Hello, Wyoming. Joseph Kibler here, your people's candidate for Wyoming governor in 2026. I'm going to talk today just a little bit about the dismantling of the Department of Education because I think it's an important thing that all of us, especially us parents with kids in education, should be considering. Quick note behind me, this is my beautiful wall of my kids' artwork. This goes down to my office, and I just love looking at it every single day when I walk by it. We homeschool our kids, as a lot of you know. We use Wyoming Tech Trap for that, where we get some of our kids' funds every year to help support their education here at home. So let's talk about the dismantling of the Department of Education. A department that has over $250 billion in budget every single year. And it's estimated that only 20 to 25% of that is actually getting to kids. And it's not getting to kids in a meaningful way. Now, obviously, there are important programs in the Department of Education, especially for the kids with special needs and things like that. And of course, the Trump administration has mentioned that they are addressing some of those things. But here's the greatest thing about the dismantling of the Department of Education. Let's bring education back to Wyoming, where we have control more on the state and local level for our kids' education. But let's take it a step further, you guys. Let's go ahead and say that let's get the power of education back in the hands of parents in Wyoming. And we still have to do some work here in Wyoming when it comes to education. We know that. We know that our costs for education are going this direction and our results are going this direction. So while we still have a lot of work to do here in Wyoming, at least we're starting to get rid of some of the bureaucracy at the federal level. But now what we have to do is start dismantling and unraveling the bureaucracy that we have created on the local level and on the state level as well. We need to unravel this and get back to a traditional, more classical approach to education. Reading, writing, arithmetic, and interest-based learning, and restructuring the entire thing. I fully believe that with education in Wyoming, I say we need to gut the thing and we need to start over. And I say that in a sense that, it's not quite that easy, but what we need to do is what we have been doing for decades, for 2 decades at least. Education's not working for our kids in Wyoming because the cost is going in the wrong direction and so are the results. So what we need to do is we need to loosen up. We need to take all of the legislation that we currently have in Wyoming for education, and we need to start over. We need to create a functional legislative educational structure that will free our teachers to actually teach our kids. If we want to keep public school, we're going to have to start over with it because it's not working. And yes, there's good programs. And most of our teachers, beautiful, wonderful people that love the kids and want to educate them. But as government, we have handed them such a giant ball of wax that they have to deal with in order to educate our kids. And what we need to do in government is we need to unravel that so that our teachers can teach. We need to look at the administrative burden that our teachers and the people on the ground have to deal with on a weekly, a daily, a monthly basis. And we need to eliminate a lot of this so that teachers can teach and students can learn. And we need to focus on core competencies before we do anything else. And of course, I have more of a plan than just what I can say in this short video when it comes to education. I'll be releasing simple one-page solutions for every single one of the issues here in Wyoming. And you might go, Joseph, that's really, really optimistic. That's really simplistic. It's perhaps even idealistic. But I believe that what we need in Wyoming and across this state, and not only that, but across the nation, is someone who will take a simplistic approach to the issues that we face. So that with simplicity, we could gather up everything we've done to these things, we could toss it out, and we could start over with something that is simple, clean, fresh, and quite frankly, something that regular people can understand and support and get behind. And that is all what my campaign is all about. I realized that it's like, wow, Joseph, you can't just undo things. Well, we need to start undoing things because that's how we're going to get better results. Knowing that what we've been doing over and over and over again for decades isn't working. What's the definition of insanity, you guys? Doing the same thing over and over and over again and expecting different results. So, with that, that's my brief take, my brief comments on education. If you like this video and you think, wow, I would like to hear more from you, please go ahead and share this video. Feel free to comment, ask questions to me about education, and I am completely happy. I'm an open book, so feel free to communicate with me on social media. You can call me and text me. Go to joseph4wy.com. Go to joseph4wy.com, and you can call me, you can email me, we can text me, and I look forward to speaking with you soon. Take care. God bless. Have a great weekend this weekend. We'll talk to you later. Bye.